Well, joining me from Port Sudan is Kashif Shafique, who is the Sudan Country Director for Relief International. Good to have you with us this evening. Very distressing images, of course, in that report, and things particularly bad now with this dam collapse. Let's start with that. What's the latest on the situation there?
The situation is more or less same on ground in North Darfur. We are seeing chaos, despair, where the local settlers of the Al-Bashar, they are moving to the Zamzam camp because of the insecurity on ground. The continuous attacks within the Al-Bashar city led the people to move to the Zamzam camp. In Zamzam camp, now the population is over 500,000, and Relief International on ground providing the support to the 8 health facilities. But within health facilities, we are facing a lot of challenges. We are not able to bring the supplies on ground. We are not able to have the medical supplies, nutrition supplies, which is really complicating the situation on ground because we are not able to cover the maximum range and provide the extensive support to the people of the Al-Bashar, to people of the Zamzam camp, which are in really desperate condition.
And because there's been so much rain and now a huge amount of flood water, a real concern about waterborne disease.
You're right, because now the conflicting situation with the bureaucratical impediment coupled with the climate is making the situation really worse. Even the recent rains completely flood down some of the houses, some of the temporary shelters, even within the Zamzam camp, and it's creating a further complication where the waterborne diseases, especially the cholera and the malaria at its edge.
And as we saw from our correspondent, many refugees are leaving Sudan and going to Chad, but they're finding a tough environment there as well. Chad, of course, incredibly poor, and they've got little access to food, and children are becoming sick.
You're 100% right on that, because from the beneficiaries who are going towards the chat, they are complaining. They are complaining about the availability of the food, availability of the full integrated package, and the quality of services, which is not available on ground. And this is further complicating the situation for the refugees crossing the border. And now they are trying to come back to the locality where they can find some sort of refuge. But unfortunately, on the both sides, they are coupled with a lot of issues on ground. And now, recently, some of the local residents, they were heading towards the open deserts. No clue where they are going. There's no water availability. There is no food availability. Even on the cross-border side, we are seeing that there is not enough funding with the humanitarian actors. Even they can provide the assistance on ground. As you know, that HRP still remains underfunded. I think it's about 40% funded till now, and we are requesting the international community to make their promises, what is being done through the pledging conference. But we are still waiting to have that funding on ground so we can provide the extensive support. It's not stopping only to the funding, but the conflicting parties are making it really difficult to bring the supplies on ground. This is one of the things where we need to really talk about. If the humanitarian actors, they are not able to bring the supplies, they are not able to treat the trauma cares, they are not able to treat the malnutrition, then the situation is becoming dire day by day. We, Relief International, are in short of the supplies, and we are not able to provide the assistance. And we doubt if within next 2 weeks, if we are not able to bring the supplies within the Zamzam camp, which is having population more than 500,000, imagine the situation, what it will be.
Yeah, I mean, it's one thing getting the supplies to the country, but if they're then blocked and can't be distributed, that really is a terrible situation. And just finally, there's no end in sight to this conflict, is there? Talks having broken down in Geneva.
I think I would not say that it's been broken down, but I think there is a further dialogue required, and international community should not stop over there. I think there is further venues need to be explored, further parties need to be included. And recently we start receiving the news that there is a full-fledged attack is being prepared. And maybe within 1-2 days or within week, we'll see that a massive attack coming to Al-Fashir. While acknowledging this forum, I want to take this platform and request the international community, please do not stop over here. Continue to press the conflicting parties, engage them for the dialogue. We need the peace on ground. We need the supplies on ground. Otherwise, the situation will be out of our hand and we all will be responsible for it.
Well, you've explained how bad things are, and we've heard that message loud and clear. Kashif Shafique from Relief International, thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Jonathan.